let's take a look at something you're not going to believe it. That's me and my little niece at a Braves parade. They had gone to the World Series a number of times in the 90s, and of course you know the story there. After struggling to actually win a World Series championship for many years, they did finally win. And at that point, I was kind of exhausted of being such a faithful fan and having my hopes dashed away when they would lose every year in the World Series. But I'm so glad they finally won then, and I'm very happy that they won again now. And it brought back some amazing, sweet memories of when I was a huge baseball fanatic. I even knew the stats. I was so involved. My dad and my mom would get me baseballs signed by the famous ones that I loved, and we would go to shows and games. We had a blast following our Atlanta Braves. So when they made it back to the World Series over 2 decades later, I've enjoyed watching it, and from our little camper on my little screen in the middle of the night, I got to hear that famous phrase that I used to hear, "Braves win, Braves win," yet again. David and I took a stroll to see the South Jetty beach in Venice, and this was the first time that we had gone there to this park, and it was surprising to us to see how different it was from other area beaches that we've been to along this coast. I tell you, all the beaches are amazingly and beautifully diverse. From one to the next, they have so many different characteristics that will delight your senses. And we learned that this beach in particular is very well known and sought after for the surfers. So surprised to see many people out surfing just on this one day, which was quite chilly, by the way. I'm sure there's a lot more when the sun is shining brighter and warmer air. But this is a popular beach spot on the Gulf Coast for surfers to come and catch the waves.
Oh my goodness, I made something for Thanksgiving. One of the few things this year. We ordered a lot, and that's very unusual. Normally, we make it all, but this year is different, and that's okay. We're just grateful. But I did make this one item, and it's the first time I've ever tried this recipe. Actually, it's a new food for me altogether. David and I have recently been eating pretty often at a place here called Gold Rush Barbecue. They're amazing for multiple reasons, not just their tasty food, but their service, and the owners are awesome too. They have something on their menu that I had never heard of before, and it's a pineapple dish. So it's like a casserole dish. They call it baked pineapple and cheese. It has a few other delicious things in it. So to me, it's more of a casserole style, including Ritz Crackers and butter. Anyway, it's so delicious, and we're gonna try that this year with the ham. I hope it's good. It smells very good. Oh, if you're wondering, how did I cook a pineapple casserole? It looks like well, in our studio, David brought my amazing convection oven. I have a smaller version of an oven that is amazing, and it's a convection style, and it cooks very evenly, quickly, and wonderfully. So in the studio, if you come by and you're wondering what is that yummy smell coming from, wafting from our studio, it might be that I'm just baking something in my awesome oven. Today, it was pineapple casserole. Thank you, Gold Rush, for the inspiration. we've been very, very busy and getting used to new things, new places. We're still camping out though.
Yeah, our main focus has been getting the studio back and running, and we've been running.
As you've seen in the previous videos, if you watch them, it's been busy and crazy.
Busy.
Wonderful though. They've had all kinds of local events that we have been participating in, and we enjoy doing that. It's been a lot of fun, but so much work on top of just regular work for our studio. But
all worth it.
Yes, and it helps us get to know the people in this localized area much more. It's kind of strange because
we literally have met thousands of people.
Yes, yeah, and it already word of mouth comes around. You have people coming by that heard of us from a friend or family member of theirs. David has been keeping very busy with multiple tasks.
And got all that stuff in the bag.
One fun thing too is he recently got a gadget that is very cool. It's a laser engraver. So he has been engraving galore, all kinds of stuff, and he just literally finished another piece, which I'll punch in right here so you can see how cool it looks.
Look at that. I think you'll enjoy just seeing the process, but it has to be a time lapse because that thing takes like 20 to 30 minutes to engrave.
And you can't look at the laser. You have to be very careful.
I have goggles.
Yes, and I'm always like, don't look at it, even though it's tempting to see.
She's nagging at me all the time. Translation.
It smells amazing though. It is the coolest, most fragrant smell of burning of.
It's different types of wood. The Brazil wood, it has a sweet smell to it, and then the spruce and the cypress, and then you got some of the other. The maple also has a sweet smell. It smells like a holiday.
It's really, really pleasant when it's working. But this is the week of Thanksgiving holiday coming up for us and for everybody. So we want to wish everybody a very blessed and thankful and grateful happy Thanksgiving. We've all been through a lot the last year and a half, and lots of changes for many of us, including ourselves. So we are going to actually have some of my family come down.
Hey!
Yay! It was hard leaving my family and our families this whole past year and a half that we were blessed to visit them for long periods of time. And we want to wish everybody, especially our families, a very blessed Thanksgiving.